Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of August 2025. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. Man, you're flying out today, huh? The overall energy for the reading, the Page of Cups. You're kind of involved in something here. There's another energy right by your side there. And your level of energy attached to this one is this much for now, and then 5 minutes from now it's this much, and then 5 minutes it's this much, and then it keeps on shifting. So it's very hard to tell where you're at exactly with it. But this one kind of gives like a common denominator of I'm just, going about the day as best as I can or something. Starting off the reading, you get the Seven of Wands crossed by the Two of Pentacles. You're kind of tired not knowing or something, or I think you're tired of this imbalance act of you don't know how to show up, or you do but then it doesn't last long, or something. You're kind of tired of something here. In your focus, the Five of Wands, there's a conflict at play. It's like a constant energy of conflict in there. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it applies to this situation you're dealing with. In the recent past, the Seven of Pentacles, there's the investment in something that's shown up. Kind of like, I want to work on something, and I feel like you are. In your strength, the King of Cups, there you are. I'm like, okay, I've been looking for you. Where have you been through this reading? There. So you're here, but you're buried in there. You're not you on the surface. It's a modified version of you to fit the scene. Okay. In the immediate future, the Knight of Swords, you're taking some action. You're doing something here. I think that's you doing something for you, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. Supporting this reading, the Eight of Swords. You're constantly living on the edge, and not a good edge. It's one of those very worrisome type of... It's not like you're always, oh my god, what am I going to do? You go about your day, but it's like this background type of a white noise that's always there that has to do with this situation. It's a little stressful. It's not pleasant. The energy that is around you that you may not see, the Devil. This is something very unhealthy. And I think to some extent you're seeing that too. You're just not recognizing it fully as that. Whatever you're part of here. In your hopes and fears, the Queen of Wands. I think there's a lot of things that you're not fully conscious of at this moment in time. That almost comes in as an energy of, I miss my drive. I miss myself. Remember when I was looking for you in the reading and I said, there you are? You're in there somewhere. For some reason, you lost yourself through whatever the hell is going on here. And to some extent, some part of you is missing that as well. So you're kind of missing in action here. In the potential outcome, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a partnership involved here in this one. All right, let's clarify. Let's do the... Ooh, take it easy. Be nice. Let's do the Page of Cups. For the Page of Cups, you get the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands. You're almost showing up with being in touch with your intuition, and your intuition telling you almost every day, hey, you need to be doing this. and then you keep on not doing it, almost like I don't have the drive, I don't have the force, I don't have the energy to do it. So you're gonna end this feeling from inside of having to do something with the sense of I can't, which is not true. That's the story you keep on telling yourself that keeps you stuck in this vicious circle. For the 7 of Wands, you get the Hierophant, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. What? That's why you're keeping yourself in this? I mean, at some point in time, I think you may have looked at this as the most significant situation in your life, the most meaningful. Oh my God, this is, like I'm feeling that something here, and it's like, oh my God. So that's why you're putting yourself through this, because nobody's going to take that meaning away from you. If you step away from this, whatever the hell is going on here, you can still feel that it's significant. You can still feel like it's the most important. Well, then how can I not be in its presence? If it's doing this to you, why would you? If you're losing yourself through this, why would you? And not in the good way. Keep the importance. Take it with you. But go. No, that's not a good enough reason to do this to yourself. Let's do the 2 of Pentacles. The Magician, the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you don't even know what you want anymore. And it's kind of comes with the territory. When you get involved in a situation, and you didn't do it on purpose. It's not like, oh yeah, that's the spot in which I'll lose myself completely and I have no fucking clue what the fuck is going on anymore. Yeah, I'm going there. No, none of us are doing that. It definitely got to this place without even you realizing that it did. Even now, you're not in that aha moment over it. You're building up towards it. But yeah, you've gotten into a place of you don't even know what you want anymore. And it's weighing very hard on you. Because, again, that's another indication of you've kind of lost yourself a little bit. You lost touch with you, who you are, what your needs are, your heart. Let me do the 5 of Wands. In your focus, you get the 3 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Cups. Another type of excuse that's going to hold us prisoners of these situations. Well, I'm just going to wait it out. Maybe someday things will change for the better. Maybe things will go in that direction that they're supposed to. Well, do you have that availability? Do you have that guarantee for that one day? That even that one day is going to exist? Do you know for a fact that tomorrow even is going to exist? So what are you doing here? What are you waiting for? Oh, well, I know. Okay. So meanwhile, you're willing to put yourself through crap for that one day. Let's do the 7 of Pentacles. And I know what you're going to say. It's not crap. It's not, it's just not, it's not the best right now. It's just a phase. Long phase there. For the 7 of Pentacles, in the recent past, you get the 8 of Swords, the Death card, the 10 of Swords. Look, things haven't been working out here for a very long time. And you know that. You just kept stuck in your head. Kept yourself stuck. No, things haven't been... You have 2 death energies there. The Death card, the 10 of Swords. Things have been working out up until one point in which they definitely didn't anymore. And then you took that, you saw that, you acknowledged, hey, something's not working out here. But you took it and you twisted it by applying, but maybe one day it's gonna work out. Or, but this is so significant to me, how can I leave it? You're not leaving it, you're taking it with you. The significance of it, you're taking it with. Physically, you need to remove yourself from things that are not healthy for you. No matter how much you care for those things. Like it's been a minute, if ever, if I've done a reading over your energy and I saw you lost like this. And it's through a partnership. And it's not, I'm not saying, oh, it's them. What do they do to you? It's you too. It's your choices. It's the both of you. I'm sure they don't feel any different than you do right now. You know? It's whatever comes together to create something unhealthy, it reflects upon both sides. And it's going to affect both sides, probably in different ways, but it's going to affect both sides. And you, the way it's affecting you right now is, I'm looking for you and I've lost you. I can see you in there. Now it's a matter of you seeing yourself, bringing yourself back to surface here. For the King of Cups, in your strength, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Star. Yeah, and I know it's hard to hear, and I know it's, you know, especially when we're in the middle of these types of energies, it's going to be very hard to see that it's your choices that brought you here. You know? Not to say that that's a bad thing, that's a good thing. You've made those choices in order to learn from this experience. So start learning. You know, don't keep yourself stuck in here. Because it's not healthy for you. And it's just not giving you any kind of drive, any kind of purpose even. You know, at the end of the day, if I ask you, what are you doing here? You're not going to be able to answer me. Unless you come up with it, well, I'm waiting for, you know, maybe. For the Knight of Swords, in the immediate future, you get the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Cups. This almost looks like an attempt to get away from this. To, okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, watch me going. Okay, are you watching me? Look at me go. And then you come right back. Which, hey, at least there's the attempt. You know what I mean? But the thing that makes it funny is that you start off this attempt so determined that it's like, oh my God, you know, you're gonna do it. You're actually gonna do it. And then, you know, within 3 seconds, it's like, oh, but no, no. Let's do the Eight of Swords. In the supportive energies, you get the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Okay, this does complicate things a little bit, but because there's other energies involved here. It's not just about you and whoever is at the other end here. This can complicate things. At the same time, it doesn't have to. You know, if there's kids involved, for example, or something like that, trust me, they would hate to be part of this energy that they're already part of. So you're better off splitting this energy apart for the sake of even kids, if there's kids involved. I don't know if there are, but there's definitely other energies involved. This is not a healthy environment for you. And whoever else is attached to you is going to feel that. Even if it doesn't impact them directly, it kind of is. Because it's like, you're going to feel. You're going to feel, hey, you're not doing good, but I'm connected to you, so I'm not doing good. You know what I mean? So I get it. It could turn into another excuse of, well, it's complicated. There's other stuff involved. Okay. But for the sake of those things that are involved or other stuff that's involved, you might consider that once you're healthy and you're happy and you're good, that energy attached to you is going to feel the same way. When you're not, yeah. For the Devil in the hidden energy, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, the Sun. See, you know the truth. You know the truth of whatever the hell is going on here. It's just buried deep down within you, just like you are at this moment in time. On the surface, there's something unhealthy that's functioning. And unfortunately, it's starting to become normalized. It's starting to become your normal. Whereas true happiness is found internally, where you're found. Because I don't know how aware you are that you've buried yourself in this. And that's how you got lost. You know, whatever's functioning on the surface is functioning. It's fine for however long it can. But it's not happiness. And that's what you're leaning towards, happiness here. And it is attached to you internally there so that you can bring that to the surface, so that you can bring yourself back to the surface. Let me do the Queen of Wands in your hopes and fears. The Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups. Good. That's encouraging. I don't know if you're talking to somebody about it, but there's an energy exchange that seems to be starting you off in the direction of starting to take care of yourself a little bit here. That's good. That's a good, very encouraging first step. Even if you do it on autopilot, you know, not because you feel it, because you can't feel it right now because you're lost. So it's like first you got to find yourself. And this is something that comes from, you know, even forcing yourself to, hey, do something for yourself. You feel one day in the mood of, I don't know, popcorn and watching a movie. And all of you is telling you, oh, I can't do that because, you know, God forbid I do that. Nah, go get that popcorn, go get that movie. You know, do it for you there in the minute. Even if you don't feel that productive while you're doing that, you're doing it for you. So that's a lot of productivity, especially in a situation like this. So, okay. So you're getting it from somewhere, this boost. You know, this inspiration or something in the moment, and you're starting to make the first steps here. Good. For the Three of Pentacles in the potential outcome, you get the Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. It's like you've got an army of people here, of support and love that's showing up. It almost feels like they're showing up out of nowhere, even though I kind of get the sense that they've been here all this time. But you're probably starting to see them. Because you may have not through all of this. You are so caught up in this and so stuck in this that you're not really acknowledging this army of people, of support and love you have around you. And then here they are, all of them knocking at your door at once. Which again, I feel like they've been knocking all this time. You just didn't hear it. So it's pretty cool. This is very nice, the way this energy is picking back up. Your energy is pretty cool, the direction that it's heading in. Because I'm like, if you get stuck in this, I'm coming out there personally and I'm pulling your ass out of this. Because you got to come back to yourself here. So let's see what the universe has, the other deck. The King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands. You've been keeping yourself stuck here based off of that hope that maybe one day things are gonna be as they should be. Well, how about I give you this theory? You only have now. You don't have any guarantees for tomorrow, for the day after, for you. None of us do, in all honesty. You only have now. How does it feel now to you? Does it feel good where you're at? And don't give me that one day, because you don't have that, remember? Does it feel good? Do you feel like yourself, like, oh my God, yeah, I'm accomplished here? If your answer is no, especially tied up to this situation, how about you start by finding yourself first? Because that's what you need to be doing out here. And then you'll figure out what to do about the situation. Is there any way you can work on things with whoever's at the other end of this? Is there not? You know, you get to decide. But you have to find you in order to get to decide what's next. You know? So, anyways, let's do the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. Card meaning: magic is all around you. Spiritual dimensions and mystical realms are only a thought away. The veil is thin right now between you and the realm of the fairies, elves, angels, and spirit beings. It's indeed a magical universe, and the key to opening the doors to these realms is to trust. Even if you can't see, trust that you are being supported in mysterious and wondrous ways. All is not as it seems. Trust your intuition and those nudges from spirit. Believe. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know. When the traveler journeys by moonlight, mystical beings emerge and magic abounds in the depth of the enchanted forest. Even though the traveler can't see clearly, he trusts that blessings and support are being showered over him and his life. The key to having miracles transpire in your life is to believing in magic and trust that you are supported by unseen beings in accordance with your higher good. Anyways, why am I doing this for the... Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.